Hi, Godzone Medicine PlayStation and Medic Maniac YouTube. Couple of screenshots of the difficulty from this custom race and the settings. No boost for the AI because that gives me the maximum payout. And I've noticed that since all the patches, because this is obviously the latest patch, or the last patch that was put on it, that the AI has been tweaked and reworked and stuff in custom race. And I know that because I've raced custom race on GT7 before all the patches, and now I'm doing this one. I start at the back of the grid, so if you saw the settings for the race, it's professional difficulty and all that, and I start in last place on the grid, and then we go from there. So I worked my way up into first place at the moment. Second and third are in the pits on getting hard tyres on, and that's quite important. Hard tyres, you can see there, and stocking up with fuel, and that's really important. See the fastest lap time by the AI. At the moment I believe I'm on medium tyres, and I'm driving the Alfa Romeo GR3. I'm quite familiar with Trial Mountain. It had been a while since I drove the circuit, but I did quite a few laps on it. I did a 65 lap race the other day on it, and I was having a 65 lap race here, and I've done quite a lot of races on GT7 and the circuit experience before the patches and stuff. But here we are at first place. You can see there are some back markers, and they're just inexplicably quicker than me. I've lapped them already, as you can see, because they're in like lower positions in the race, and I was the race leader. He's slowing down there, could have hit him, but no, they're going to aggressively start battling to try and unlap themselves and just get him away. What is going on with the AI? They would not be behaving like this was I not in first place. There's another one at the side of me there. We come up to this section, I drop down into fourth here and then slip it back into fifth generally, but there I might have been wary of my line, because I didn't want AI putting me off my line there, because obviously you can have accidents on that bit. So I wanted to really keep my line, and you can see the gap between me and first place is getting lower and lower. Second place, sorry. The gap between me and second place was bigger than that. You can see the fastest lap times coming down. The AI on hard tyres, having come out the pits, is blitzing the laps now, and eating up the ground between me and them. And the back markers are also faster as well. So my car's not going any slower than it was. But look at that. That's just ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So I can't put damage model on in custom race because of this. I used to race, start at the back of the grid, put loads of laps on, hard AI in GT Sport, and I used to race around Interlagos and Spa and stuff like that, and whatever tracks, Alsace, love racing Alsace. Had a race there earlier on GT7, brilliant stuff. But I can't put the damage model on because the AI, there's something wrong with the AI. They're very aggressive. They'll try and do stuff in scenarios, like sometimes you'll pressure them behind them, they'll inexplicably go quicker, even to the detriment of not taking the corner properly and crashing. And in this scenario, because I'm in the lead, they wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't in the lead. Look at the fastest lap times coming down. This is unreal stuff. This race was weird. And the gap between second place and me is getting lower and lower. And the AI should be getting out of my way because I'm the race leader, and they're aggressively getting in my way and everything. This is ridiculous. Polyphony, can you have a look at this, please? This is your game. This is your game. This is what it's doing, Polyphony. I showed you the settings right at the beginning. I'd like to get to a scenario with GT7 in my custom races where I can put mechanical damage on, but not like this. This is ridiculous, you know. And they get in front of you, they slow down, as you saw. They get right in front of your car, they slow down. And the other one's gone now. He's got, you know, it's like one of them wacky races films, isn't it? Cartoons, whatever. He's got a button in his car, he's pushed it and it's off. It's rocketed off. It's wacky races. Dastardly and muttly. I've been it here by the AI. You know, I'd like to try and keep the gap, and it slows down. I'd like to try and keep a gap between me and second place, and it's getting lower and lower and lower. It was 30 odd seconds, and I'm not, it's up by my side again. I'm not allowed to try and race my race as race leader. I've worked from the back of the grid, I've got into the lead, I'm on medium tyres. What I decide to do later on is, because I was going to go for, you know, changing on to softs with about 10 laps to go, and what I decide to do is just stitch that and let the baby have his candy and come in for pits and just slap a new pair of mediums on, put enough fuel to finish the race, or what I think is enough fuel to finish the race, coming up later. Yeah, but I just changed my pit strategy because this shenanigans is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He's up by me again, and then he gets in my way. Gets right in my way. I'm race leader, mate. Sony Polyphony, this is your AI. You know, if there were a blue flag and the tables were turned, and I had to make way, you know, for faster cars, for cars, you know, in the lead or whatever, you know, I'd be guilty of misdemeanors in the race. But AI is getting away scot-free. I don't have penalties on, by the way, but the gap between me and second place has come down to about 3 seconds there. So the AI has got in my way, it's battered me, it's pushed me, it's shoved me. You know, it's made sure that I can't race. So I've pitted, like I said, and I've got enough fuel on now to complete the race now on my last set of medium tyres that I've got. You know, let the baby have his candy and, you know, try and catch him. So here we go, here we are, we've hunted the leader down. We've got momentum and speed through that section there, and take him on the inside. See you later, mate. You know, look at that lap time. I can't touch that. You know, I can't touch that. He's done that on hard tyres. How am I going to do that lap time on hard tyres? Somebody like to tell me. What do I do? Where's my cheat button? Ridiculous. So anyway, we've got into the lead, and then we have more shenanigans. Yeah, more. There's 2 McLaren F1 GTRs in my rear view mirror there. You'll see one of them in a bit. There he is. And on the other one as well, yeah. So they get in front of me. They slow down all through this section. You know, destroy my line. But hey ho, he's race leader now. He's you know, take him on the inside. So we're not having back markers doing this. We're having the, you know, battle here, freeway battle. The two F1 GTRs and me. So I'll show him a good one here. Stitch him on the inside. Have some of that, mate. I take my driving line. Cut him off. Get it in. Have some of that. How'd you like them apples? Yeah. It's just odd. The AI behaviour is very, very odd. You know, it's like it's scripted. It's like there's a hidden clock, and when it gets to certain points I'm allowed to move certain positions, and in certain scenarios AI just hits, I've been hit there, I've got to drop down a gear, I've got to manage this so I don't crash in the walls, but I've definitely been hit there by the other F1 GTR. I was just there, so yeah, have some of that, mate. Yeah, how'd you like that? Yeah. I need a few gadgets on my car, wacky racer style, to deal with this shenanigans, don't I? You know, I mean, I've seen in other people's videos, you know, stuff to do with AI, and I didn't need to see it in other people's video. I've experienced it a lot before in GT7, but you know, it's just really poor, isn't it? You know, they get right in front of your car, they brake, they don't let you race when you're the race leader. You know, they spoil everything. This guy here, I thought I come round there, I've got much of the speed, I'm the race leader at this point. He's a back marker, he's not getting out of my way, he's sticking to the racing line. Sony Polyphony, this is your racing game, this. We're PlayStation 5 this gen. I started gaming on a Commodore 64 in the 80s. You know, let me know when your AI is going to improve for the single player experience. Oh, of course you don't care about that, do you? That's why it's so piss poor in GT7, isn't it? You know, the cafe menus and all that. Who cares about single player experience? Give us your cash and play online. Well, I'm not giving you my cash to play online. PlayStation Plus can shove it, it's far too expensive. You know, for what you get. What's wrong with single player games? Oh, you're going all live service now, eh? Yeah, I've got a message for what you can do with your live service. You can stick it in a place where the sun don't shine. Just, you know, you just get fed up with it, don't you? They just give you rubbish AI, just really rubbish AI. Is it because the investors want you to put the money elsewhere into, you know, brown-nosing globalists? Is that it? Anyway, so I thought I had enough fuel to finish the race, and it turns out I did. Just, yeah, look at the time, I won. There were 65 laps, all that shenanigans, and I ran out of fuel and coasted over the finish line and won it by 0.177 seconds. Flipping heck.